Hello everybody, it is Thursday already, May 8th, 2025, and this is Off the Ledge, where we meet virtually daily to go over some spiritual inspiration, to keep our thinking and our automatic pilot conversations on the right track about what's going on in this country and how we can change the bad to the good. And I'm going to start today with Ernest Holmes. Now we'll get a little bit deeper into things. So we have May 8th. Ernest Holmes starts with, "I will bless the Lord who hath given me counsel." Psalm 16, verse 7. And I'll say we instead of I. "We know there is but one power in the universe, and that power is God, divine intelligence. That power manifests in and through all form, all people, all conditions, and so is at the very center of our beings. This God power is us. This power is life itself, and its nature is love, all good. It contains all wisdom, peace, joy, and strength. At the center of our beings, we feel this perfection in us. We know it is all around us. Everywhere we turn, we behold it. It is our whole being. Every cell and atom of our beings, our every thought and feeling, our every act, are expressions of this God power. The intelligence within us is constantly guiding us. Clearly, we see the right thing for us to do. We know the right thing for us to say in every circumstance. This intelligence within us deals with every situation harmoniously. We find life thrilling and stimulating. We know that love protects its own. We know that love now makes clear the way before us, eliminating every seeming obstruction. We are guided into an ever-widening unfoldment of being, and we rest in perfect joy and peace. One with all of life, our every need is now fulfilled." And so it is. Thank you, Ernest. So in the news, we've been seeing and hearing a lot of hatred, a lot of lying, a lot of pretty much endless gaslighting. If you watch a channel like Midas Touch, Brian Tyler Cohen, any of the others, they play clips of Fox, and on Fox they say heinous things about our fellow human beings and why they don't deserve to be in certain places and how they all need to be deported. We're talking about human beings here. We're talking about human beings like you and I who have done nothing except live their lives. And this country was founded on immigrants. It was built on the backs of slaves. And we're paying for our sins now, I think, as a country, historically. But the reason that this country became great, aside from being built by slaves, is the immigrants, the willing immigrants. And I know vibrationally that what's happening, and I want to mention, if you're a Catholic, to please be praying the rosary for the selection of a pope that's not aligned with Opus Dei. Really important. There's a lot of corruption in the Catholic Church. I've talked about that before. But we're in a time where it's amping up. This stuff that we thought was pretty much, under control, the racism, and we thought maybe there was less of it, and the vitriolic hatred directed towards people that are trans. We'll get into what happened with the military and banning trans. Supreme Court is corrupt too, speaking of Opus Dei. So all this hatred and darkness that we see rising up is really the last vestiges of the most heinous that there is in human beings. The darkest and most evil that there is in human beings. So when you see, you know, this illegitimate person that sits in the White House saying that they all need to be deported without due process, oh, I don't know about the Constitution and all that. That is, it's only based in his extreme, abject racism. And also what he's being told to do by the Kremlin. There's lots going on currently that could just blow up and the darkness gets blasted out. Just hold that in your consciousness as we listen to Kathy Beale. Please check out our show from yesterday. We did an excellent show. We recorded it in advance and then I uploaded it. It's really great stuff. We're offering you a lot. We're offering you everything that we've got. So please listen and please hit the thumbs up, and thank you to those of you who do and who have. It's much appreciated. So today's the 8th, and here's our astrology for today. To book a session with Kathy Beale, go to empowermentunlimited.net.
This is Kathy Beale of empowermentunlimited.net with Astro Insight for May 8th, 2025. Write those messages you've been putting off. Actually talk to your friends. Plan dinner with somebody. Make art. Build connections with people that you can head to the streets with if that's your jam. That's all for now.
Connect with like-minded people. It's really important that we do that. The other thing about these dark times that we're in is we get to see that we need one another, that we're interdependent beings. So maybe reach out to somebody. I know the highest of enlightened beings, enlightened people on the planet, and who have walked the planet, always seek to be more compassionate. And the truest of enlightenment happens when you're just overflowing with love and compassion for your fellow human beings. If we could all get there, we're all on our way there. But when we all get there, everything turns around. So practice every day. Check out Miracle of Mind, the free app by Sadhguru. It's an easy way to get into a meditation practice. It's only 7 minutes a day. You can extend it if you like on the app. But doing things that contribute to your sense of peace and your sense of being able to access the quiet place, like the calm in the center of the hurricane kind of energy, you know, everything swirling around, chaotic and you know, just crazy and just hard to comprehend. It's all swirling around, not being able to understand how people can be so hateful. The MAGAs, I got a comment from a MAGA based on my article that I wrote on Substack, and it was like she hadn't even read the article at all. It's just amazing that people are hating just for the sake of hating. But to combat that, I wanted to share this about the Dalai Lama. To combat that, and I've mentioned this before, when asked if he was able to or how he felt about the Chinese after they brutally massacred monks in I think it was the early 1960s or the late 50s. And the way he coped with his anger about that was every day he would meditate on compassion and having compassion for the Chinese. And that area of the world, Tibet, it's, you know, they're back and forth, right? It's right in between China and India, and it's back and forth, and there's lots of like tension. But perhaps it's that he meditates every day on finding compassion. That is the reason that area hasn't had too much tumult in recent years. So, let's pull some Osho cards And I know there's a lot of things that we're very, very, very concerned about. We don't want to suffer. We don't want to see our fellow human beings suffer. And during these times, we will have to help one another. And COVID was like, you know, we went in unwillingly, of course, but it was also practice. And the thing about Trump right now is that he is so incompetent that he's having a hard time carrying out all these plans for this malicious intent that he has and for Project 2025. So as long as we keep our eye on the ball, we will get there. We'll get through this time, and we will get to a place where we have American democracy again. We're all in this together. 3 Osho cards. Keep your faith. It's really, really important. And stick with us, because that's what we do here. I know that I'm not that popular on YouTube. I know that the amount of subscribers that I have defies the number of views. And I just know there's something going on there. So I just keep going, and we keep hanging together, and we find our inner Ukrainian, and we win this. We don't give up. I mean, if you don't think that, you don't believe in us winning, then what's the point? Right? If we're in it to win it, we're not in it. When we fight, we win, right? We're in it to win it. We're not in it to be like, oh, we're just going to lose. No, we're in it to win it. Failure is not an option here. It's just really, really, really not. And I know that, and you know that, but I like to repeat myself, especially when it's important. That's how the MAGAs got brainwashed. Repeat, 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 repeat. So let's do it on the opposite end of the good. So as we come into greater understanding of what we're dealing with as this fascist regime starts stealing more and more and more. I mean, they started stealing long, long ago, but more and more and more, and more voraciously stealing from us. As that happens, it gives us more clarity. Like, we have our work cut out for us. It gives us a lot more clarity of what we need to do. There's no doubt. And if you can go to the rally in DC on June 6th, make your way there. I'm still kind of looking into it. I don't know if I can afford it. Nobody's booking readings. PsychicandEdgeon.com. My life is dependent on you, so thank you for those of you who can donate. If you can, I understand. No biggie. As I pick the understanding card. We're coming into a time that through collectively, as Americans are starting to understand, I don't care how much Fox goes on with their lies, Americans are starting to really, on a large scale, really understand what's going on, which is giving people a new vision of what's going on and what needs to be done. And it's the stealing of this fascist regime that people are becoming aware of. And we are rising up, damn it. That's what I have for you today. I'll come back with a pop-up. I want to remind you that on Thursday nights at 7 p.m. to 7:30 Eastern Time, we do a guided meditation for a healed America. Please join us for that. It's real important that we come together in our thoughts as one mind to heal this nation and this world. Namaste. Thumbs up. See ya.